Now, what I want to sensitize is that right now, after discussing all of this, you may still not be clear as to what is your path. What is it that you want to really do, and that's perfectly okay. But what you need to be certainly doing is be open for opportunities. Keep an open mind for the opportunities that they are thrown at you. See, in a classic CA form, okay, the path is very straightforward. You know where you're heading. You might start as an associate, then you become a senior manager, account director, VPs, partner, senior partner. Yeah. In a big four, typically, for example, this is a clear path that you have in front of you. Okay. But as opposed to that, on the industry side, your path may not be clear. And you might have to take up some different kind of opportunities that come your way, which will enable you to learn new things, to learn new skills, be good at them, and then finally reach a point where you are at that peak, right? I can give you so many examples from my own acquaintances. Okay, be open for opportunities. Look at this. One of my friends who started as a payroll officer, CA fresher, qualified, joined a large software company as a payroll officer. Okay, this software company was growing very rapidly. It was in Pune. This is growing very rapidly, and then they set up a US subsidiary. Okay, and this guy then moved to US as accounts manager there, did local CPA and all of that. So spent 10 years in US setting up that subsidiary and growing it along with the general manager. So today he's the COO of that US subsidiary. Okay, somebody who started as a payroll officer is a COO of that US subsidiary software company. Yeah, somebody who started as accounts officer, okay, in a classic PSU, and I'm talking about Bharat Petroleum. Okay, somebody who started as accounts officer went on to become director HR. Can you imagine chartered accountant being a director HR? That's how the company groomed her, and she also probably started liking HR space more when she started working, and she built herself. She built herself on this, and the company recognized her skill sets, and she was able to grow within 20 years span. She was able to grow up to the ranks of director HR, right? Accounts officer to director HR. Somebody who started as audit associate in EY, a classic way to start your career, right? Audit associate in Ernst & Young, is now the group CEO of $1 billion advertising agency in India. Okay, audit associate at EY to CEO of advertising company. Of course, it's a 20-year journey with multiple moves in there. But it's not really on day one that you discover your calling. That's what I'm trying to say. That you have to start somewhere, and as you start working, your vision gets broadened. Your perspective gets broadened, and then you will come across that point where you will start seeing some opportunities, and then you quickly build on top of it, build on them, pursue those opportunities, and then reach these kind of positions. Somebody who started as an associate in the then firm Arthur Andersen, okay, a classic, start again as an audit executive, audit associate, okay, in Arthur Andersen, today is a CEO of $1 billion software company, which is basically into payroll and accounting softwares. Now you see this path. Did all of them know that they would reach this position? Absolutely no. Somebody who starts as accounting officer in BPCL did not know that they would become director HR at some day, right? So don't try to seek that 15-year clarity today. You may not have it. Just make sure that you start, keep learning, be open for opportunities, and keep growing. Divide your career in blocks of 2 to 3 years each. From every 2 to 3 years, you should be doing something different. You should be growing. You should be doing something higher or wider. Your role should become either higher or wider. Okay, and then slowly you keep building yourself. And within a span of 10, 15 years, you will notice that you have come a long way. On a day-to-day basis, you might not realize what you're learning, but in a longer horizon of 10, 15 years, you will notice that you have come a long way and you have gained a lot of experience with some nice work behind you. Yeah, and some satisfying work behind you. But on a day-to-day basis, a lot of it's going to be mundane. Nobody works on strategic elements on a day-to-day basis. Like even if it's a CFO role, even if it's your own business, the motivational gurus always hype entrepreneurship so much. It makes us feel that entrepreneurship is the way to nirvana, but all others who are in job are all, useless. But that's not true. Even being an entrepreneur, Your day may be caught up in so many routine elements that probably only 5% of your day might actually go in some satisfying strategic work that you might be doing. Same is true with the job as well, right? But these mundane tasks will also give you a lot of learning. You have to be open-minded about these learnings as well. So I hope you get some idea here that don't try and seek a 15-year clarity. Just start and be open-minded about the opportunities that come your way, and make sure you grab them and you build your career on top of them.